Hello and welcome to the Power Star Podcast Episode 3 Part 2 after the Switch reveal. And I'm not alone, like always, I have with me Shelfy.
Hey, what's up? It's early, but it's good today.
And like on Part 1, our guest Meelow.
Hey, what's up, world? I'm exhausted, but it's okay.
I had this week off, I got lucky. So, before we start, I really need to get something off my chest because I watched the event. It wasn't perfect, but I thought it was good. They showed a lot of stuff, a lot of awesome stuff too. And then you go online and what do you see? It's too expensive, not enough games, and I don't know. It made me angry because I don't know what the expectation was, but we got to see Zelda, Mario, Xenoblade 2, Sonic, Bomberman came back after God knows how many millenniums, and all they do is whine. The first tier looks amazing, full of big franchises from Nintendo, spread out throughout the entire year. I don't understand why you would be disappointed with that. And I saw a discussion, I won't name who was in it, but people that you know from YouTube. And the one guy was going off like, Amretli was teasing something about Metroid and Mother 3. And he said like, ask me next year again or something, I don't know. And the guy was like, if you have something development, you should announce everything right now. And I'm like, why? Do you want 2 years of no game announcements? Because they already showed you everything?
Yeah.
I mean, then you can have the problem, you go to E3, what? No new games? Fuck you, Nintendo. And no matter what they do, people will always complain. And it annoys me so much at this point.
Well,
yeah.
here's the deal. Nintendo could have announced the Switch as being more powerful than the Scorpio. They could have announced a $200 price tag, and they could have announced that the battery is like 1,000,000 hours long, but people will still complain.
Yep.
They could cure cancer for free and people would complain.
Yeah, people will be like, wow, Nintendo, you could do better than that.
Yeah, why not?
Though.
You can only cure cancer, this is bullshit.
Yeah,
I want other diseases to be gone as well.
We need more than this. This is not
Yeah.
good.
Oh man. Okay, let's not focus too much on those idiots because we have a lot of awesome stuff to talk about. And let's start with launch date and price and the surprisingly high-tech Joy-Cons. Because I could not believe how much technology is in the Joy-Cons. But first, the Switch launches on March 3rd for $299. Currently, the European price is a bit in limbo, but it has been sold for $330 euros, sorry. And in Canada, it's $399. It's a bit more expensive than we hoped, but considering we didn't know that the Joy-Cons are such high-tech pieces, and that probably adds to the price, and I think $300 for what they propose is a fair price. So
Definitely. I mean, I heard that and I was like, that's a little bit more than I was hoping for, but that's something that I can work with.
yeah.
What I see, like, I obviously everyone wanted $249. That would have been
Yeah.
great, but with all the tech, the fact that it's also a console and a handheld, so some people aren't like they're not taking consideration that now Nintendo's putting 100% effort in this system. You don't have to buy a console and a handheld. So this is your Nintendo console and handheld together. So
Yeah.
that it makes it a little bit cheaper if you're buying both a console and a Nintendo handheld as well.
Yeah, exactly. And the screen seems to be extremely good. Everybody loves the screen on it. And on the 3DS, they had two different kind of screens for some reason. I think IPS and the cheaper TN panel, people were like buying 3DS after 3DS to get one of the good ones. But I think on this one, they only have like this really high-end, high-tech screen that looks super colorful. And even on the videos off screen, it looks really good. Nothing like on Jimmy Fallon with the bright studio lights. This looks super sharp, super crisp. It looks really good. Oh, and one big news, not for me because I don't care about it, is no region lock.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
I know. Actually, I was kind of excited about that because I feel like just based upon like the games that I might enjoy, there might be like some in Japan that never actually make it here, and like maybe I can import them now.
But I have the feeling games that Nintendo maybe would bring over, like smaller niche titles, now they can just say, well, just import it. You wanted region fee, now you got it. Why should we translate it for the few people who are interested in it?
That's true.
So they have an excuse now to not localize niche titles. So be careful what you wish for.
And I'll say that's what people should expect too. Like, we could finally play Dragon Quest XI, so that's amazing.
Yeah.
But it's just like with the whole everyone wanting the hybrid. It's careful. You are right. Careful what you wish for, because it's not going to turn out 100% of the way you hope for.
No, there will always be compromises in a hybrid. You can't
Exactly.
have a perfect console and a perfect handheld.
Exactly, and that's what I was worried for. Like, when the rumors, before the console was even announced, when the rumors were happening, like, oh, it's a hybrid, I literally said, oh, this is going to be bad because it's not going to be as powerful as people hope, and people are going to freak out, and then they're going to wonder why it's not powerful. And it's going to be expensive because it's not going to be as cheap as a handheld because it needs to be, like, a price range like a console. So people are going to be disappointed. I knew it was going to happen. I just knew.
Yeah.
It happened, but... yeah.
And I remember posting in the comment section on you and saying, hey, if it's a hybrid, it's not gonna be a super powerful console. They can only do so much in a small form factor. Oh, that's not true because of this and that. And I just didn't respond. I said, okay, time will work for me. You will see.
Yeah, like, unless, I mean, theoretically, Nintendo could have made a super powerful system, but it would have cost like
$599 US dollar, yeah.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
and the Gaps could be like, what? It should be cheaper. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Can you imagine what people would have gone on about if it was that expensive?
Oh my
Oh.
god, probably. Can you imagine Breath of the Wild wasn't a launch title?
Oh my lord. I don't even want to think about it.
I would be like, well, I'm not going to the internet because, well, first of all, I'll be really disappointed.
But
in
boy,
myself.
did they troll us with this game till the end with the launch date.
Oh my.
But I'm surprised this HD Rumble seems to be incredibly good.
Yeah, that shocked me.
Yeah, people say there is a guest marbles game on 1-2 Switch, and you can feel it feels like the marbles are really rolling inside this thing. How does that even work?
Yeah, I was really shocked by it. I was like, wow, this is truly next generation. Like,
Yeah,
I
this is
didn't-
next gen motion controls,
Yeah.
basically. And I think people are upset about it because they said finally a gimmick-free Nintendo console. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I didn't. I was like, no, there's going to be something.
Yeah.
100%.
There's always
There's no-
something you don't see coming with Nintendo, like this.
Especially since everyone kept saying there's something secret about the system that we don't know yet. So, like, well, most people were hoping that was the SCD, like where it's like it could over time, cloud will make the system more powerful.
This
Which
could
is still
come,
possible, but that's possible. That's still coming, but as
yeah,
right now,
but I don't think it will come because if I look at the presentation, Nintendo is not targeting the hardcore gaming audience. They target Nintendo fans and the mainstream. And they don't go for the hardcore gamer with this. This doesn't look like
it's
it.
probably because we don't know everything's shown yet. I mean, it's very possible later we'll see tons more.
Yeah, we
surprises.
will get some hardcore game titles, but I can tell you now we will not get everything. We will not get Red Dead Redemption, we will not get GTA, because I don't think Nintendo actively targets that audience. We will get some stuff from third parties, more hardcore-oriented stuff or core game-oriented stuff, but not like the super big titles. I don't think so.
It's the thing is, if people really wanted this, they would have bought the GameCube.
Yeah.
Should have bought the GameCube because the GameCube would have if the GameCube sold really well, it probably would have changed everything.
Yes.
But those people didn't buy the GameCube, so I blame those people. If we probably could have got they're asking for a super powerful Nintendo system with all the third-party support. We probably could have got that if the GameCube sold as well as the PS2.
Yeah. Exactly. And people who said the GameCube was so good are the same people who didn't buy it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why didn't you buy it when it was such a great console?
Literally.
Well, just like people that cried that Bayonetta was exclusive and they didn't buy it.
Yeah.
I can see the Switch being like a little bit better with like the hardcore game titles on the Wii.
Yeah,
U
it will get
definitely.
It has enough hardware power for most titles to come over.
Yeah.
Like Steve from Ubisoft, like skiing, snowboarding game. But for like GTA, like which really need all of the powers I can get, I don't think it has enough for that. But for most titles, it should be enough.
Well, it's rumored that it's getting the new Assassin's Creed game, so that will be like probably
But it's
one
a
of the first
rumor
titles.
because a lot of rumors didn't come true, so
It's
or
true.
were completely false.
I mean,
So-
this system was apparently supposed to come out March 17th, so
Yeah.
that's shocking already.
and only one SKU. But we have
Yeah.
two. Okay, the difference is only the colors of the Joy-Cons, but there are two SKUs.
I bought the neon.
I have gray.
Yeah, I bought the neon too. I was like, I need that red and blue.
What annoys me about that is why are they two different colors? If it was like both are blue or both are that reddish, pinkish color, okay.
Yeah.
But
it
why
should've-
do they have to be different in color? This annoys me so much.
I feel like they could have done two separate, where like one's full blue, one's full red, and then one's the mixed, and then the gray.
Yeah, exactly. Because it fucks my brain to see like one is blue and one is pink,
Fair
because
enough.
it looks like you misplaced one, you bought another one from somewhere, but it's not the same color, but I don't care, at least I have two, kind of.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have bought a Zelda themed Switch.
Oh yeah, me
That
too.
would have been I would have been like, yes, they went for that. Like,
Definitely, yeah. Oh, and the worst news for me, paid online.
oh yeah, no, that's not fun. I don't like that.
It will be free in the beginning, and from the looks of it, I feel like we only get a very basic online system at launch, with all the rest coming in fall when the system or the app for the phone launches. So
Well,
Yeah.
I just have to say, Nintendo has to make sure this online's really good, because if it's not good, then there's going to be huge issues.
they should have talked a little bit more about it.
They should have
Definitely.
reassured everyone that they're
Yeah.
making sure that this online is going to be really good, that people will be very happy with it. Like, the reason people are so upset is because like with Nintendo Online, you don't know, it's not on par with Xbox Live or PSN, which is like, obviously Nintendo, I feel like they're going to fix that, but they should have reassured, like, yeah, it's going to be good, don't worry. But as of right now,
I won't know how much does it cost.
exactly,
Because-
we don't know how much.
Yeah, I really want to know that because
Excuse
I'm
me.
already like over $300 on all this Switch
Yeah.
stuff, and then I have to like get online and everything for it. And like, if Splatoon launches in the summer, what are they gonna do then? Like,
I think
is that when
Splatoon-
like the free trial is gonna go on for this online program?
I think it launches while it's still free, so people can play it online for free to get a feel for it. If they like it, they will pay for the paid service later on.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a trial period for Splatoon.
Yeah. I just hope, like, if it turns out the payment is really cheap, like $10 a year, then people will get over it, because they'll
Yeah.
be like, okay, $10, I can deal with that. But if it's like $60 and it doesn't have that much features, then there's going to be huge.
I don't
huge-
think it will be 10. I think it will more be 20 to 30 maximum would be
Yeah,
okay for
I
me.
can see it
But
being that. That'll be okay. I'll take that.
they don't have a reputation for good online. They can't just come out there and charge the same amount like the other two. So
honestly, I'm surprised they even announced it there. I was like, I was thinking maybe that's information they would say, yeah, online's free, and then they would just lay that as of right now. But they're probably worried like later if they announced it that people would, go crazy.
yeah, but or at least show a little bit of it, even if it's not ready yet, so we get kind of an impression what it will be like.
Yeah.
Because people are upset because they don't know anything.
Yeah. That's the thing too, like we also don't know like the full like more games coming. There's a lot of games that was announced after the conference.
Yeah.
So, and there's going to be more games coming later. Like, we're having a Fire Emblem Direct in a few days, so I wouldn't be surprised if a Fire Emblem, like a mainline Fire Emblem game got announced for the Switch on that day. But people will say, why didn't they announce it during the conference?
Yeah. But they could have showed Mario Kart in the conference. They only had it in that sizzle reel.
Yeah.
And they should have showed Bomberman 2. And cut down the time for 1-2 Switch and ARMS a little bit, because
that
was
definitely.
too long.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That game is like the thing with that game. Like, it's literally the Wii Sports Nintendo Land of the system.
Yeah, but it's full price.
Yeah, and it's not bundled.
Yeah.
I'm really shocked by that because it should have been a bundled game. I feel like it would have been much better if it was bundled. $300 plus a bundled game sounds a lot better than $300 with no bundled game.
Exactly.
So.
And why is this full price? I mean, I love Nintendo, but hell no.
I'm not buying that. I'm not.
I'm
it's
sorry,
not
but no.
for me. It's like it looks like a $20 game.
Yeah, at most.
Yeah. Like.
Talking
Yeah, no,
about.
I don't know if like ARMS and 1-2 Switch were like the greatest things to open with, because like I don't know, it was like the whole like the system details, and then it was 1-2 Switch and then ARMS, and we were like 34 minutes in, and I was like, I don't know if this is a good idea.
Yeah, I like ARMS looked a lot better than 1-2 Switch. I'm actually pretty excited for ARMS. I think it has a lot of potential to be really, really good.
Definitely.
ARMS, yeah, and you can play it with buttons, with normal controllers. They confirmed it on Treehouse Live.
Yeah, I think they should have like maybe showed more characters and more stages, because that's what people are kind of worried about. Like, it won't have that much variation of characters and stages. But they said that there will be coming, so hopefully it's good.
But I don't. 1-2 Switch is like WarioWare without a screen, kind of.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't get it. I was like, this like when they're like facing each other, I was like, this doesn't really seem like a video game. It seems more like like party board games.
I am not sold on it. I would like to try it, but I wouldn't pay money for it. At least not that much money for it.
I agree. Like, I would try it. Like, if my friend had it, then sure, I'll try it. But I'm not. Yeah.
Because it's a tech demo for HD Rumble, basically.
Yeah, that's why it should have been bundled with the system.
Exactly, to showcase what's so good about it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird that they didn't do that. I would have, if I were Nintendo, if I was in charge, I'd be like, guys, we have to make sure that's bundled.
Yeah. I don't know. And that weird milking game, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. that was very odd.
Yeah, that is a little too odd. I mean, I'm okay with moving while playing, but this is really, I don't know.
Yeah,
the innuendos are endless.
Yeah,
Literally,
snipper clips.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Yeah, that was shocking how good that looked.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I got to watch that on the Treehouse Live because I like tuned in at the right time, and I want to go back and watch the whole thing because again, this class field trip this weekend, and I like could do anything on Friday, but I actually got to watch the part where they were playing snipper clips, and I was like, why is everyone complaining? This looks fun.
Yeah, it was like secret highlight of the entire thing.
Oh yeah, I think actually, like, from what I see, a lot of people are actually really excited for snipper clips. It's like one of those hits. It's gonna be one of those hits on Switch that nobody expected.
Yeah. But let's go back to ARMS for a second, because I'm interested because it reminds me of one game from years ago. Does anyone remember a game called Ready to Rumble?
No.
because
I've never played that game.
it was on the Dreamcast. It's an arcade boxing game. And
Oh.
when I saw this, I said, this looks like Ready to Rumble. Of course, it doesn't have these expandable arms, so
Mm.
it was like an arcade normal boxing game, but it was really awesome Dreamcast game. And even the art style looks similar. That's why I was reminded of it. So, yeah, it looks, and the graphics are good. It doesn't look like the AAA game, but for such a title, the graphics look really cool. Kind of also a bit like Street Fighter V, the visual style.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and also like it reminded me of Overwatch as well, with the art style as well.
Yeah.
I
And
think it has potential to be the next Splatoon if Nintendo plans it right.
yeah, if they do it right.
Yeah.
And they should also showcase playing the game with the controller, because not everyone wants to play with motion, but I would give it a try with motion controls.
Yeah.
Because I heard this also uses the HD Rumble pretty well, so
Yeah.
I hope it's not too expensive, or at least has enough modes if it's full price. So, because I'm interested, I would buy this.
I would too. It looks fun. It looks
Yeah,
way better than
absolutely.
1-2 Switch, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. They could have made 2 bundles, one with 1-2 Switch and one with ARMS. So
Yeah, ARMS because ARMS is releasing like spring, so
Yeah.
it's probably releasing April or May.
yep, I can see that. Speaking of releasing in spring, I was just listening to Easy Allies impressions of the Switch, and
Mhm.
by the way, Easy Allies highly recommended. Few of those
Good.
people are really Nintendo fans. They don't
Yeah.
do bullshit. When they criticize Nintendo, it's usually in a fair way and don't just rant on them for no reason.
Right.
So you can sub to them on YouTube. Really cool channel, really cool guys. So, and he said he was talking to the guys who made Fast, Shinnen, because they have it playable in the US. And he said they could make it a launch title. The only reason why they haven't announced as launch title is because they don't know how the online is laid out. 7 weeks before launch. I'm like, yikes.
Wait, which game is that?
A Fast remix.
Oh.
Because
Well, Nintendo gotta hurry up then.
yeah, Nintendo is kind of a bit behind on that stuff. Same
Yeah,
with the capture button. The capture button only screenshots until fall. Then you
Wait,
can
what?
do
I
video.
didn't hear that. We can't do video until fall.
We can, but later. It's getting a patch some point.
Man, I wanted to do videos of Breath of the Wild.
The problem is, I have a feeling the entire operating system and online thing will be the same as Wii U on launch. Not ready.
I don't understand. Like, the system was likely going to release it.
Well, they
last
they
year.
rushed the system. And we don't know that actually. We never had anything official, so
True. It's just I don't know. I don't know. That's so
Because-
odd.
they had to rush it because Wii U was dead, and they like to make money. So I think they had to really rush the system. But the operating system right now, and they haven't even showed much of it. We have 2 very tiny clips of it, by the way, which looks absolutely amazing. Very simplistic.
Yeah, it looked
And-
sleek from what we
yeah.
saw.
But I'm a little bit worried about the operating system for launch, and the online infrastructure and everything.
I mean, it can't be worse than 3DS, where 3DS didn't even ship at the eShop.
Yeah, I think
Oh
the
my
eShop
lord.
will be ready, but not all features will probably be present on launch.
Which is
So-
understandable. I mean, that's usually what happens. Just I really hope Nintendo doesn't.
Well, Xbox One and PlayStation 4 also lacked features on launch, so it's not like it's only Nintendo who has this issue.
I don't know. It just
So,
in one way, it seems like the system maybe if the Wii U was selling better, the system definitely would have released holiday.
yeah, definitely.
But there's no way they could have got a full year with just the Wii U.
Yeah,
I feel like if they did, they would have been forced to release Breath of the Wild. Like they would be forced because there's
Yeah.
there's no game. Literally, and the fact that Ukulele got canceled for Wii U made it even worse.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Splatoon 2, actually?
That's really cool.
Oh my god. That was like the part in the presentation where I really started to freak out and get hyped because Splatoon is my life in some respects, and I love that game so much, and seeing that it wasn't a port and that it was a new thing, I was like, I'm sold. Give it to me now.
Yeah, I'm getting it day one. But I wanted to see more, and I wanted to see the single player too.
Yeah.
On Treehouse, they gave a few little hints, like the single player will take place 2 years after the first one, and that's like an involved story or something. That's like all they have said. And it's releasing in summer. I think they could have at least said a little bit more about it. It's not that far away, like Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping by like summer they count like May as the summer, because if it came out like in May when I was about to like graduate school, that would just be so like, I don't know, that would just be perfect timing
Yeah.
for me. And I was like, please be May.
Yeah, that would be great.
But the summer for Nintendo extends up until August, I think. So
Yeah, I know. I swear to God, I hope it's not August.
Oh gosh, the thing, like, I feel like Nintendo wants to release one first-party game each month. So if that's true, then like, because like Pikmin 4, that still hasn't been announced, which shocked me.
yeah, we know there is one coming, but from Miyamoto, but that's it.
Yeah, like
Maybe he meant the 3DS one. I don't know.
no, God no. That's not a Pikmin. That's a Pikmin game, but it's not a Pikmin game. You know, it's not the Pikmin game. It's just a Pikmin game.
Yeah. Well, on the Spanish Nintendo presentation, or in that hands-on event, they had like a screen which said there will be more games announced in the coming weeks, not months, weeks. So
Yeah.
Dang.
who knows?
I'm thinking I really feel like they're gonna do a huge Switch Direct like a week before launch, just
Yeah,
to be like, just because of the like some naysayers, like they might be like, okay, we got to announce a lot of like games coming out, more games coming out this year. I feel like they did hold a lot back.
they
for the
need a
conference.
direct because all the
Yeah.
summer games need release dates and they can't wait until E3. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
at least
So,
one direct needs to happen with all the post-launch games for summer.
Definitely.
I won't be surprised if they like tease Pokemon, not like show it, but be like,
Yeah.
just show like how they did Pokemon Sun and Moon. Like they do the same thing for Switch.
If Pokemon comes out this holiday, like it's rumored, and they have Mario on holiday, oh my god.
Literally though, oh my god. I swear, I think that E3 though, they should definitely focus a lot on Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
that would just be a really good idea.
Mario Odyssey looks amazing.
I think it will
Oh my
also be
God.
playable at E3. I think they bank a lot on Mario, and if Pokemon is holiday too, Mario and Pokemon will sell a lot of consoles.
Yeah, like that alone will help make sure the Switch doesn't,
End up like
like
the Wii
sell
U.
worse than Wii U. Yeah,
Yeah.
like people say, oh, it's going to be DOA, it's going to be worse than Wii U. Wii U never got a mainline Pokemon game. It never got a Mario game that looked like that. It never got
Yeah.
Zelda until now. It never
Yep.
got all these games that in the first year that will really help the Switch.
This first tier looks so good.
Yeah,
Like damn.
yeah. It's funny because 10 years ago, Zelda, Splatoon, Mario, and Xenoblade would have been huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the Wii, I think, didn't have such good launch. It had Twilight Princess, which was huge, but that was it. The next big game, I think, no, Metroid Prime 3 was like a
Yeah.
month after launch. It had a big launch too. Yeah, I forgot. Shortly
Mario
after launch
Galaxy.
was Metroid Prime 3. So yeah, the Switch is more similar to the Wii in terms of launch games. I don't know why people are upset that there aren't enough launch games. I mean, it has Zelda. We'll play God knows how many hours on that.
Literally
And
though, yeah. I was just like, I could be entertained forever by this one game probably. So like,
April
Yeah.
has Mario Kart, if you're gonna play God knows how many hours online.
exactly.
Summer
I'll-
has Splatoon, which will play God knows how many hours of that. So
Exactly, and people that like are hoping like want a platformer between um, Mario and the Switch launch, buy ukulele, buy
Yeah.
ukulele, just buy it.
And all those people complaining about that party games and not enough games, you have a PlayStation 4 at home and or an Xbox One. Nobody forces you to only play on the Switch, so
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing that it's like I really want tons of third party games on the Switch because I feel like in one way like when it doesn't come I feel like Nintendo fans are just like oh like they're always like you know you always hear for PlayStation 4 for Xbox for PC but then like with Nintendo you're like please please let us have it please like we always have to hope and beg for it but you know with Sony and Microsoft they're all like oh yeah we got it you know we don't even have to worry about it.
Sony and Microsoft would be dead without that party support.
Um,
Like, instantly dead.
Sony would be able to kind of survive, like kinda, but Microsoft would be done. Like they would
Oh,
be
yeah.
like finished. Especially with Scalebound being cancelled, like they'd be
Oh
done.
yeah, this is... My god, why would they cancel this game?
I don't know.
Like-
That's
Ugh.
really
I was looking forward to it now. This was like the big reason for me to own an Xbox, and now, poof, gone.
I have no interest in like if I still want like I'm interested in Sea of Thieves, but like I'd rather just get that on PC than buy
Yeah.
a full console for it.
Excuse me, I think I'm getting a cold. We also had a sizzle reel with a lot of smaller games in it.
Mm.
And what did stick out to you outside of what is it called? That that cool two-player game? I forgot the name.
The snipper clip?
Yeah, Snipper Clips. I mean, that is
Ah.
awesome. But what other games of that small sizzle reel looked great to you? There was like Minecraft was there.
Bomberman.
Bomberman. Oh yeah, Bomberman. I'm really warming up to Bomberman.
Yeah, Bomberman surprised me. I did not expect it to ever come back.
We have a game from Konami. Like, what? They still
Yeah,
do
like-
games?
Yeah, Konami. I'm surprised.
Yeah. And there is another F-Zero clone coming that isn't fast, that is Redout. That looked really, really awesome too.
Yeah, I was
So-
about to ask, like, what was that? Because I was like,
I was like,
this...
is this fast? No, that looks different. This is not fast, but fast was announced right after the conference, so
That looked like for a second, like I was like, is that F-Zero? But then I was like, wait, no, that's not.
I don't think they would announce F-Zero in this way.
It's like a
For a
small
Wii U
sizzle
port,
reel.
okay, they could just show it off in a sizzle reel, but a new F-Zero after 10 years, I think they would make a big deal out of it.
Yeah, I literally think they would come out stage and be like, guys, F-Zero, and then they would have a trailer.
Yeah. Oh, Sonic Mania was confirmed for Switch now as well.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
I
that
will
was
get
in there.
Sonic Mania.
yeah.
Because this is like really old school, made by people who know how to make the old school Sonic games, so I will definitely get Sonic Mania.
Yeah, Sonic Mania looks really cool.
There was this weird Tetris versus Pew something, I forgot.
Oh, Tetris. Oh, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, that one. I know what you're talking about on that.
But and I'm just sitting here, why? Just make a good Tetris game, and because for like 10-20 bucks a good Tetris game with online, why not? I would probably get it.
I feel like that'd be really cheap to make too.
Yeah. And with
Yeah,
Switch, you can have like 4-player games locally. Everybody with his own device would be pretty cool.
One of the games in the sizzle reel that I was excited for, it's kind of like, it's where, let's see what the time frame is for it, where it actually appears. It's a action puzzle game called Rhyme, R-I-M-E.
Oh, Rhyme, yeah.
Oh, Rhyme, yes.
Yeah,
That
I'm-
looks really cool.
I'm interested
Yeah.
too.
It's only $30.
Oh,
Oh my
really?
gosh, really?
Yeah, it's only $30.
Bought.
Yeah, like it was like, oh, day one, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, it's at
But haven't you heard it's
116.
not interesting anymore because it's not a PlayStation exclusive?
that was like when Rhyme got announced, I was like, oh, this is so cool. Like, oh yeah, another title. And I was like, I kind of wish this was on Nintendo. This looks great. And then like when it was bought the platform, I was like, yes, I have a PS4, but I'm getting it on Switch just to show support.
I'm totally gonna get it on Switch because like you want those types of things and you want like more developers coming to the system. So
exactly.
Totally vote with your wallet on that one.
And you want everyone buy Skyrim. You all better buy Skyrim because, like, if you guys want the big third-party games, if Skyrim sells well, then it'll help.
If the port is good, I will buy it, but only if the port is okay. If it has like bad frame rate and it's missing content, then I won't. It's that simple.
Well, the world better buy Skyrim because if it doesn't sell and only 3 of us buy it, then they're gonna be like, well, why should we buy it? Why should we make any more games? They're clearly
they should port Doom.
This game. What?
Doom needs to be on it. With motion aiming, holy shit.
Yeah. Doom.
If you want Doom, you have to buy Skyrim probably.
Oh, probably.
I want Doom on it so bad.
Yeah.
It would be so cool. Play on TV with motion. Oh, I have to go, take it out, play on the bus with motion or taxi, I don't know.
It should happen.
Ah, yeah, this would be so cool. And the next topics are what I dubbed the big 3 because I think those 3 titles are for Nintendo fans the 3 biggest titles of this show. We kind of talked a little bit about them, but not about this one, Xenoblade 2.
I was like, what? What I thought?
Yeah, I expected the rumored remaster maybe, or a small CGI teaser because Xenoblade Chronicles X isn't that old. It's like 1.5 years or something. So yeah, no way if they have something to show and boom, big gameplay trailer.
Coming out this year.
Yeah. And it's this year, if it doesn't get delayed.
Yeah, it's gonna get delayed, let's be honest here.
If this doesn't get delayed, you have Holiday with Xenoblade 2, Mario, and what was the other one? Oh, Pokemon, yeah, of course. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, when are you going to play all this?
Yeah. What I was so confused with Xenoblade is like when it was named Xenoblade 2, I was like, but wasn't Xenoblade Chronicles X Xenoblade 2 theoretically? So would this be Xenoblade 3? But this doesn't look, maybe this is a direct sequel.
Looks a lot like Xenoblade 1 though, like the Wii game.
I guess, you know what it looked like? It looked like Dark Cloud 3. It looked like what Dark Cloud 3 would have been. Like, I don't know if you guys ever played Dark Cloud.
No.
Yeah.
Like an amazing RPG on the PS2. Like I really want Dark Cloud 3. So when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, this is the Dark Cloud 3 I always wanted.
But it really looks amazing. So the graphics on this game, on this last 3 games actually, are pretty damn good.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm happy with what the Switch can display. I don't think it needs to be more powerful. The graphics are amazing on this machine, period.
Yeah.
Everyone's been saying, like, everyone who's actually at the event in person has been saying that the, like, screen on the actual, like, handheld part of the device is, like, just so crisp.
Yeah. On videos, it looks really good. Like, I'm excited to see it in person.
Me too. I can't wait to have this device.
Yeah.
Not long, 7 weeks.
I wish I got one of those invites for the events or whatever.
Yeah, me too.
What was it? One of my friends did, but like literally all he's been doing lately is just hating on Nintendo, and I'm like, can I like have your invite if you're not interested anymore? Like, please.
That's it. Like that's the thing. Like people are beyond hype, but I was worried. I was so worried.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I was like, this is not good. Everyone's like expecting literally every amazing title to be announced today, and it's not. And then people are going to be really disappointed.
And I believe every rumor is true, and we will see this now, woohoo! And then it doesn't happen. Yeah, that's on you, buddy.
Yeah, well, like the fact that Retro didn't show up, the fact that like some like first party games that were Pikmin 4 didn't show up, I think, or like the next Pikmin game didn't show up. I think that should have said to people that they obviously were going to hold stuff back.
Yeah.
Like Sony and Microsoft, when they announced the PS4 and Xbox One, they didn't announce they didn't show off everything. You know, the
No.
PS4 what everyone got from that conference was hype, like from the system itself, and people weren't hyped because of the game announcements. They were hyped because of the system. And with Xbox One, well, we all know that it was just TV. So people and PS4 sold amazing. Xbox One still sold great. So out of all three official announcement conferences, Nintendo was the best, but people are hating it the most because people expect too much from it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. People never learn.
No, people don't.
I went in not expecting much, and I went out of it was pretty impressed with everything I saw. So, of course,
Same.
there are not everything's perfect on the Switch, like paid online, and the presentation wasn't perfect, but it was a good presentation nonetheless. So
It could have been a lot better if there was just more games. And the part when Suda came out, and then
the translator
awkward
basically fell asleep.
translator.
Yeah.
Well,
The
It was I think it was Suda51 not actually practicing his lines because the translator probably just had to make up that stuff on the fly.
yeah, he's like he was like the translator was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. I mean, apparently though, Suda51 doesn't talk in front of people at all. So just the fact that he was there was a good
Huge.
sign.
And he hasn't made a game in 10 years. He just came back for Nintendo.
Yeah, it's really exciting that No Man's Hero 3 is coming
Yeah.
back. But
I
you know
think
what?
it might be exclusive too, because
Yeah,
the Switch is an easy platform for mid-tier and small developers. So
yeah.
I think this is where we will get a lot from those developers. I have a lot of
Yeah.
hope for those games.
I think I agree. I think the Switch will be it'll be good for the companies that can't do well on the PS4 and Xbox One,
Yeah.
and I think it'll get a lot of third party support. Maybe not the third party support that some people want, but I think it'll get a lot like the Wii. The Wii got a lot of third party
Yeah,
support.
it
It
did.
just didn't get the third party support that people were hoping for.
Yeah. What I also hope is Platinum games you need to work with Nintendo. They don't have to be bought, but they need a bigger collaboration because Nintendo and Platinum just works.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think that's gonna happen for sure.
And
I
I
think
asked-
Pittsburgh's coming back.
Oh yeah, and I asked on Twitter, name me one Platinum game on Nintendo that sucks. There is none. Star Fox is a good game if you are willing to learn the controls. If you just brush it off because you crash into things after 2 minutes, you have to play for an hour, 2 hours, and then you get the hang of it. Then it works. So even Star Fox, in my opinion, is a good game.
Yeah,
And it's not a Platinum game per se, they just helped out with it, so I wouldn't call it a Platinum game. But all the
Yeah.
other games like Okami on the Wii, Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U, Wonderful 101, all their games on Nintendo, Mad World on the Wii, all their games on Nintendo platforms are good. Because I think Nintendo isn't dictating what they do. Or because the rumor is that Microsoft forced Platinum to make this game. This was supposed to be a single-player game, but Microsoft forced 4-player online co-op onto it.
yeah.
And that's when the issues began.
Yeah. The thing is, Platinum was the last Japanese game company that Microsoft was partnering up with, and they blew it. So
Yeah. I think part of why Platinum and Nintendo work so well together is because both companies focus more on making video games but less cinematic experiences. Nintendo makes the purest form of a video game. Look at Mario Odyssey. That's
Yes.
a pure video game.
yes.
And that's also a reason why I still love Nintendo to this day, because while I do understand the appeal of a big cinematic AAA game, I don't have the patience for it. I don't want to sit here and look at 50 minutes of cutscenes at once. I just want to pick up the controller and get into the game.
Yeah. Mario looks absolutely like amazing. Like I was not expecting like the whole like human proportions to be like like more like real life,
Oh yeah,
but like I'm so excited that it's going back to the Mario 64 Sunshine
yeah,
way
absolutely.
because it's been forever since we had that. So I'm so excited for Mario Odyssey.
Oh, I can't wait.
Mm.
And it looks so good already, and it still has so much time to be developed, to be improved. Like damn, you can see every stitch on his clothing, you can see the fabric on the hat.
Yeah.
Even his mustache has like individual hairs and stuff.
Mm.
And I saw on the Japanese like they had like where they showcased games online, like a stream. Even his nose has physics. His big nose. It like wobbles with Mario. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh my, yeah, that is like
Nose physics for the first time. Woo!
yeah. I'm really excited about Nintendo's new physics engine. Like it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like
Like
I need
damn,
Mario
this
right
looks
now.
good. And it's
I
so
wish it was launch show as well.
yeah. And I don't know, the levels vary so extremely. It's like they are pulled out of different games, like with different art directions and everything.
Mm.
So, like, so much difference between the levels. I've never seen that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like you're hopping into different games or something, not into different like levels.
Mm.
Like this New York part that looks like Mario GTA.
Yeah, I was like, when that first happened, I was like, is this is not GTA because I know the art style doesn't look like this. So I was like, what is it? And then when Mario popped out, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it? I thought it was like something more for Splatoon because one of the advertisements in the background
Oh,
like
yeah,
looked very
absolutely.
Splatoon. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's the thing. It looked a lot more like Splatoon. So, like, I wasn't expecting Mario to just
And they
pop out.
showed
Like,
it off directly after Splatoon 2. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
so is this another Splatoon game? What is this? I
yeah,
thought Ninja Turtles because of the manhole.
yeah.
Like, do they have an exclusive Ninja Turtle game? And Mario hopped out of it. Like, what?
Yeah.
Wow, I can't wait. Oh man, this will be a long wait. This one.
Yeah, it's. Oh, I wish it was releasing sooner, but oh well.
And it looks so good already. And you know, Nintendo always improves visuals over
Yeah.
time, so it will look even better when it comes out.
Yeah.
And looking at this New York part, this also looks a bit like he is doing parkour basically. He has so much new moves. And there is a small clip from this Japanese stream. He can do a ground pound and instantly get back up and jump up. It's insane. Like there are new combos we've never seen before from Mario.
Mm.
And like damn. He now rolls like Sonic, so stealing his thunder too.
Well, some people are comparing this to Sonic 06, like the
The
New
city
York
level,
city.
yeah.
I'm just like, okay, no, there's a complete difference. So the Mario, okay, Nintendo is developing this, not Sega, so we know it's already going to be better because it's
Yeah,
not going to be
absolutely.
Sonic 06.
You won't see Mario kissing like one of those real life individuals.
No, it'd be Yoshi. It'd be Yoshi kissing.
Oh my lord. I don't even know.
The part where this human-looking princess kisses Sonic in Sonic 06 is so cringe-worthy. Like, ugh.
Like at least with Mario, like he's a human, so it look a little bit less
Yeah.
awkward. But, like,
Yeah.
it would just look like a kind of like cartoony man kissing a more realistic.
Yeah.
With Yoshi, it was just oh my god.
But goddamn, Bowser looks so amazing.
Yeah, Bowser.
Yeah.
Bowser looks great.
He
Uh,
went from like this lowrider type to this pimp type. Right?
Oh, yeah.
It's so
He looks
funny.
like a pimp.
He does with like the hat, everything. Like he
Yeah.
he is with Peach. You know what they should have done? I think they should brought back Pauline for this game, I feel like with all the art style, I feel like Pauline from the original Donkey Kong would have been great for this.
Oh yeah, she might have been a good fit, totally.
Yeah.
Maybe in the new Donkey Kong game by Retro Studios. If this is another Donkey Kong game, I will laugh my ass off. Not because I'm mad, because of the reactions people will have.
I would love it, like, if Retro is making a new Donkey Kong, I want it to be like a 3D Donkey Kong game.
Me too.
That'd be awesome.
So, anything else about Mario that stuck out to you?
Most people guessed that it would be, going around the world. That was a huge guess, and everyone was right. I was like, this seems like a going around the world game. But yeah, that's all I have
If
to say.
someone told me, if I saw this footage but they didn't show the name, I would say hopping through dimensions, because of how vastly different everything looks from level to level.
I like when the trailer was showing, like it's called like you remember like the 4chan leak where it leaked everything. I was like,
thankfully
this is
have
very
not seen it.
Oh yeah, no, I
Yeah,
saw
this-
it. So then when 1-2 Switch was announced, I'm like, the leak was real. The leak was real.
I saw it after the presentation. I was like, damn, it really leaked. Like the whole thing was leaked the day
The whole
before.
thing was leaked. Yeah.
Like damn.
Yeah.
And the other leakers really didn't do much of a good job.
Well, I
Yeah.
really, I kind of feel bad for Laura, Kate Dale because, let's say Laura Croft, because she did put a lot of effort in trying to get like news, and now the world's hating her because she didn't get everything right.
To her credit, all the hardware stuff was correct that she said.
Yeah,
The
true.
software wasn't.
Yeah, no, like it could be true. It just wasn't announced.
Yeah, and Mario at launch, Zelda in the summer, and Skyrim at launch. Yeah, not quite.
Yeah.
But she said her source was game, and I'm not from the UK, but even I know game is like the worst. So, and even on my GameStop, they don't even know everything at this point after the presentation. So why would anyone from another store have all this information all of a sudden?
Yep.
And they don't even have the prices for the games in their system. I was looking over the counter on the display when he was working. They had like 199 euros for this game, for this game, for this game. Okay, these are placeholder prices, because games here are $60 now usually. So they had still a lot of placeholder stuff in there. So
Yeah.
yeah. Next time, people should not really. They shouldn't believe everything instantly and say, "Oh yeah, that's a fact now because she said it." If she was right, cool. If not, whatever. Like, I don't make a big deal out of it. Okay, now we move on to the best fucking trailer I have ever seen. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Oh my fucking
Oh
god.
my
Lord.
god.
Oh my god, it was so good.
It was
It
amazing.
was so anime. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
It was like literally it got better. Like throughout the trailer, it just kept getting better. I was
The
just
way
like, oh my
it built up
god!
was so good. With the music together, like, damn.
Like the Zelda cry, the Zelda cry.
Yeah.
That was like when the voice acting went up. I was like, okay. I was like, wow, this is great. And then like when Zelda cried, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my god, like, what? It looked like it was getting serious, and I was like, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, like the part when Zelda's in the spring and everyone thinks she's naked.
She's not. She
no,
has
guys,
something
no.
on.
Sorry,
on her.
perverts. She's not naked. She
Yeah.
has clothes on. But yeah, no, that looked really good.
Mm.
Even if she was, it's like an anime style. What do you expect to see? So,
You're not gonna
and they
see.
won't like show you full frontal nudity or anything. This is a Zelda game, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, no, it looked. It looked amazing. Like
Yeah, they improved the graphics to the point where I'm completely happy with it. How it
oh
looks.
yeah, it looks like the My Fantasy Zelda game. Like,
Yeah.
it looks like the game I've always
We have a
wanted.
better draw distance. The textures all a little bit sharper now, and yeah, it's at the point where I say, yeah, this is amazing. This is how it should look.
It's
Like,
giving
all
me
the-
like the complete opposite of Skyward Sword.
What?
It's giving me the complete opposite of Skyward Sword. Like the hype is like I was hyped for Skyward Sword, but I'm hyped for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh man. And I don't know how the Wii U version looks at this point, but if the Wii U can keep up visually, that's impressive for the Wii U.
Oh yeah.
That I
Yeah,
think
there was
the-
like a graphics comparison. The lighting looks a little different.
Yeah, I think it will still look like it looked at E3 on the Wii U, because this is really pushing the Wii U really, really hard. I don't think they could improve it much further.
Yeah.
I think the improvements we see are because it's running on the Switch.
Mm.
Mm.
I do believe that. I'm not sure, I could be wrong, but we will see. Somebody will make a comparison when both versions are out.
Mm.
But the Switch version, as I said, looks so good. I am perfectly happy with how it looks.
I agree.
And I was
Yep.
watching the German trailer just a while back, like literally 15 minutes before the podcast. And there is one significant change. Remember when you hear this man of kind of an older man saying you
Yeah.
have to save
Say my daughter.
you have to save my daughter. Yeah, in the German dub he says you have to save my daughter Zelda. So this is the King of Hyrule talking. Period.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That's basically confirmed. I was like, what? They spoiled it on this trailer? Everybody already knew, kinda, but
They also spoiled where the Master Sword is too, which I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't think that they would throw out where the location is, but okay.
I mean, a story trailer has always some spoilers in it, but it's all so out of context that you can't really figure enough stuff out. So
Yeah.
they did a good job, and they shouldn't put a launch trailer out. This should be the last trailer for the game. Period.
This
Because
was like the
You
trailer.
cannot top this.
Yeah, no, that's untoppable right there.
Yeah.
And like the beginning when they're like when Reggie was like, "When is it releasing?"
Yeah,
And then,
that's
and then he goes to my vote. He's like, "My vote. When is this releasing?" And then he's like, "I don't know. Ask him." I don't know. Comes out.
Mm.
I don't know too. We'll bring back to Tokyo. They can answer that question. And then he was like, "We'll talk
Yeah.
about it later." It's just like, what? Why do you torture me like this?
They trolled us till the very last second.
When March 3rd, like I was like, I just knew that it would be March 3rd because they wouldn't do all that if it was like going to get
Yeah.
delayed. Like, can you imagine how horrible it would have been if it was like it's coming out in June? Like,
One to Switch, the biggest launch game on the Switch. Yoo-hoo!
then I'm like,
Like,
I'm
no!
not buying that launch. I'll wait. I
Zelda makes this launch great.
yeah.
And then one of the smaller games, like Bomberman, together with Zelda for in between, and you're set.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait. So, what did you think of the presentation? And what did you think of Kimishima in the presentation?
I think he's cool.
Yeah, he
It
was
was-
very nervous in the beginning, you could tell.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was interesting, but
He's no Iwata on stage, that's for sure.
He's more
Yeah.
business. Like that's why he doesn't like he. I feel like he was trying to be like fun like Iwata,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just the way he just seems. He seems a lot more Japanese business, like
Yeah.
serious man.
mm,
The other dude, Koizumi, who was basically
Oh, he was
on
cool.
the entire time, he was awesome. He was
Yeah,
cool.
he was the head of software design.
Yeah,
for
he's
Switch,
the new
right?
Miyamoto, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was adorable.
Yeah,
he was awesome.
I was like, I like this guy. He's gonna last.
Yeah. And his track record is insane.
Yeah.
And someone posted like all the games he worked on, and it's all Nintendo's greatest games. So he literally is the new Miyamoto.
Oh yeah. Which like
Yeah.
they had to because Miyamoto was probably going to retire soon.
And Miyamoto is only a creative fellow, which means he's an advisor. He doesn't have the last word on it. That's Koizumi who says, okay, this is what we're doing, and people are doing it.
Yeah.
That's not Miyamoto anymore.
Yeah.
But Miyamoto's big thing is the theme parks. That's Miyamoto's project right now.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for that. I just
Yeah.
oh, don't even get me started on the theme parks. I'm ready.
I'll be in Japan, going to Universal to experience it for sure, 100%.
And it opens with the Olympics are in Japan. Perfect timing.
That's something the Wii U would never got. It's not going to get the hype from this. It's not going to get the hype from like the Olympics.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Absolutely. But I wonder if in Mario Kart is a port, when will we see Mario Kart 9? If ever on this platform.
I think it's definitely going to happen. I think it's going to be like, I think it's in development. That's why I think, because it just got confirmed that there's no new stages for Mario Kart 8 other than battle mode. So I'm thinking that they didn't want to do that because they wanted to save them all up for Mario Kart 9.
Yeah, I had the same idea actually.
Yeah.
But I think we won't see it until at least holiday 2018, because otherwise why port Mario Kart 8?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They want Mario Kart as close to launch as possible to sell units, and Mario Kart 8 was probably the safer bet than just hoping to get Mario Kart 9 done.
Yeah.
And
You also got to... Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
I was about to say, we also got to see Animal Crossing.
Yes, and we know this will come. They have to.
Yeah.
But I think Animal Crossing or Metroid, one of those two will be announced at E3 at the latest. One of those two will come.
Oh, yeah.
Because Reggie said it, they know people want Metroid and want Mother 3, and they should ask him next year. So Metroid, I'm sure now will come. Animal Crossing will come at some point. All of these games will come. F-Zero, I'm not gonna take that bet, so I hope it comes, but I wouldn't bet on it right now. So, what else? There was something else I wanted to talk briefly about, but I forgot it, didn't put it into the topics. Yeah, no, I can't recall. Oh well, for the next podcast.
Sounds good.
Okay, wow, we went through quickly today, but Meelow has to go to work, so it was good that we didn't waste too much time. And I still feel bad asking you to come online at 9 AM on a Sunday, so...
It's all good. I'm actually still in my bed. I set myself up all comfortable in here.
That sounds
awesome.
good.
And you can go right back to sleep soon.
Yep, that's probably what I'll do for maybe like a half an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's wrap this up then. Overall, just as last words about this whole thing, I'm stoked, I'm impressed with the device, and the presentation was good, and if you hyped yourself up because of rumors, that's on you, period.
I completely agree. I made a video on it. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw
can't
it.
expect
It
the
was on
world.
point.
Yeah.
And yeah, anything you want to still pimp, or you're working on something you want to address now, or...
No, but Breath of the Wild releasing in 7 weeks, people.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, get excited.
Yeah.
I have it on pre-order with my Switch, of course.
Oh, me too.
But the standard version, because the others are way too expensive for me.
They're $200 in Canada. I probably made a right decision.
Yeah.
I probably made a really right decision. We're getting the standard.
Okay, then I'd say this is it.
Yep.
Thanks for listening, and thanks Shelfy and Meelow for being here.
Of
course. Thank you as always for having us.
Thank you.
No problem. It's always fun making a podcast. And that's it. Bye.
Bye.